girl. I'm trying to find a way around it. Girl, tell me how you feel about it. It's been that way. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So I know it's been a while since I filmed a video, but basically it's finals week for me. Finals are like literally taking over my life. And on top of that, I actually have been moving apartments this past week. And on top of that, my birthday was 2 weeks ago. But I'm feeling 22. So my parents got me a new camera, so I've been trying to wait for that to come. But it's with my dad, and he's traveling for business, so he doesn't get home till this weekend, and I just couldn't wait any longer. And also, like I mentioned, since I moved into a new apartment, I have not gotten curtains yet for my windows, so please just don't judge me, bear with me. My mom is actually bringing me those this weekend because she found some really cute ones. But okay, anyways, with Christmas coming up, all of my family and friends are like, well, I don't know what to ask for. I just what do you recommend? And so they were like, why don't you just make a video of all of your holy grail favorites in every category? So that's what this video is going to be. So that being said, let's just jump right into it. Start with primers because that's I'll just go with the order that I do my face. So for my all-time favorite primers, it is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water and the Makeup Forever Step 1 Mattifying Primer. I use these two sometimes together, sometimes separate. This one, I use this kind of during the day. I just want extra moisture on my skin. Without putting a primer on, I don't like to go straight in with my makeup, so I like to put something underneath it, but I don't want to go as far as to put mattifying or smoothing primer on, but it just makes me feel like everything kind of lays on and looks really pretty. I use this one whenever I'm going to dinner, going out with my friends, whatever. This is kind of my go-to for keeping my makeup on longer and keeping me from looking oily. The next area of the face is foundation. And I'm sure if you've been watching all my videos, then you know what's coming. But this is my holy grail. I don't know how I ever lived without this foundation. Everybody swears by the Makeup Forever HD foundations. So to say that I jumped in is an understatement. I jumped in. I wanted this to be my holy grail. I got the Makeup Forever HD, Makeup Forever Ultra HD, and the Makeup Forever Ultra HD stick. I was like, everyone loves this. I'm gonna love it. I'm jumping all in. I'm gonna get every single one that they have. And I feel like I'm the only person in the world who's ever said this. I am not crazy about it. I don't know why. I'm just not. I guess because if I'm going to put on a full foundation, I want full coverage. I don't want sheer to medium coverage. If I'm going to do light coverage, I'm going to go in with something like the Bare Minerals Bare Skin. But I mean, if I'm going to put foundation on, full foundation, I want full coverage, and this is just not full coverage. And everyone says it's buildable, but I don't know. I just don't like the way it lays on the skin. I really don't like the way this lays on the skin, and it's crazy because everyone who's saying that they've tried stick foundations, this is their favorite one, and it's the most moisturizing, and I don't know, it just lays on top of my skin. It doesn't blend out very well. I don't know, I'm just not a huge fan. But I will say that these do apply better with a beauty blender versus my flat top kabuki brushes, which are my favorite way to apply my foundation is with a kabuki brush. These do apply better with a wet beauty blender. I don't really know why I went into all of this. I guess I don't even know. Back to the important thing. This is my favorite foundation. This is a medium to full coverage, super easy to build. I find that the medium coverage is a full coverage. I don't need to do 2 layers of this. Even sometimes a full pump is okay, I have too much and I hate wasting it, so I'll screw the lid off and scrape it back into my hand because this is just my favorite. Okay. Moving on to concealers. So, sure, also you guys know what's coming. These concealers are life. Literally, I don't know. I used to use the MAC Pro Longwear concealers, and I mean, they're good. I still use them from time to time just when I'm wanting to switch things up, but they just... For one, I hate that this is a pump. For concealer, nobody's going to use a full pump on their face. What are you doing putting this all over your face like foundation? I just get so irritated with the pump in this, because you pump a little bit out, put it under your eyes, you still have so much product on your hand, and it's like, I just see my dollars sitting on my hand getting wiped off and going in the trash, and I don't know. So I like them. Mainly, I don't like the pump with them, how you have to put them on. I just don't. I don't know if that's annoying, if I'm just being high maintenance. I don't know. I don't like it. Like, look at this little wand. Like, it's just so convenient. Like, you could just get right up in there, make your little triangles. It's just like perfect, so creamy, so full coverage, so lightweight. Like, literally, this is perfection. Moving on. After I do my concealer, I set my face. I have two for you. This one is the NYX Set It, Don't Fret It, and this is the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I was using this one for a really long time, and then everyone talks about this. I really want to try it, and I couldn't decide between the translucent and the Secret Brightening Powder. Still don't know the difference. I want to go get the little one of the Secret Brightening Powder and try it out just to see if you guys have tried them and you notice like a huge difference, or you love one over the other. Please comment down below. Tell me which one's your favorite and why, or if there's another setting powder that I should try. Let me know. But anyways, this is the NYX one. As I spill that all over the place. This is the NYX one. And this is the Laura Mercier one. I do notice that the Laura Mercier one is a little bit softer because it's more finely milled. But for the most part, they do the same thing. And I don't know, I guess if you're on a budget, go with this one. If you're not, go with this one. It's up to you. They do the same thing. Okay, next, on to bronzers. This one, obviously, literally, guys, I bought this 2 months ago. I've hit pan. What? I bought this because I was like, I go through the smaller ones, way faster. I hit pan on those, and I'm like, okay, then I'll get the jumbo one. Comes with this mini Ita brush. Love to contour, it's just perfect. Do want the bigger one. I just can't make myself spend $55 on a brush when I have the mini version of it. But, guys, 2 months, and I've hit pan. This is my favorite bronzer of all time. It's just perfect. It's the perfect in-between of the gray color to make you look like you have a shadow, a nice, what's what I'm looking for? Natural contour. It's not too orangey to where it looks muddy, but it's not so gray that you look like you have dirt. I don't know. Can't explain it. I highly, highly recommend this. It is my holy grail bronzer. I don't think that I'll ever love anything as much as this one. Okay, for blush, I'm sure you all are going to go, she's going to hold up the 9B palette from Morphe, which, yes, I am, because you can't beat it. It's what, $12, $15? And you get all of these blushes. They are so pigmented. Literally, what? Literally, they're so pigmented, so affordable, so great. You get a great range of colors. I'm obsessed. Highlighters. I think this is going to be everybody's favorite highlight for the rest of eternity. Champagne Pop. It is so gorgeous. There's literally no words. When you open it, it's it just, it just speaks for itself, honestly. It's gorgeous. It's perfect. It can go on fair skin. It can go on tan skin. It's not exactly cheap, but it is so worth it. I've had this since the launch date of it, and if you can see, there's a little dip in the middle, but I'm gonna be using this for another year, and I'll just go ahead and swatch it for those of you who, I don't know, who hasn't seen this, but it's literally gorgeous. But I do have a more affordable one that I love just as much. Actually, it's 4. And it is in the Carly Bible palette. These 4 highlight shades down here, I have no words. They are so freaking pretty. This whole palette is $12. It is limited edition, and it will not always be $12.95, and I don't think it's always going to be on there. These I use every single day. I am so obsessed. Let me just swatch a few. I'll just do these 3 fingers. Are you kidding me? They're just as pigmented as the Champagne Pop, and this was $12. And I think that Champagne Pop is like $30. I can't say enough good things about this. Get this palette. It's so worth it. Okay, the thing that I'm asked constantly by my family and friends is about makeup brushes. And in my opinion, I can't live without anything in my makeup collection, any of my brushes, but I went ahead and narrowed it down to tell you guys my favorite brushes and what I use them for. So I'll start with foundation. And the Sigma Flat Top Kabuki, the F80. Everyone who's ever applied makeup, I think, has used the Sigma Flat Top Kabuki and is in love with it. It's amazing. There are no words. Buffs in so flawlessly, so fast, perfect. Literally just flawless makeup brush. A newer one of mine is the Morphe M439 brush. And this one is just, you can see like it's a round as opposed to this one. It's flat. This one is just it's super soft and it covers such a large area that it just gets the job done so fast. I do find that I apply more pressure with this one and I feel like I'm just moving the product around a lot as opposed to with this one, I feel like I'm buffing it into my skin. But, I mean, there's not really anything bad with that as opposed to my hand just gets tired and more cramped with this one as opposed to this one. I do find that when I use this one, I'd like to spray Fix Plus on it first just to sheer out the foundation because this does give you a really full coverage. But these are my two Holy Grail foundation brushes. As well as a damp beauty blender. I do love to use my beauty blender. Disgusting. Leo chewed on it. I don't even want to talk about it. It's my 5th one in like a month. I do also like the Real Technique sponge. Again, Leo got a hold of it. I can't even talk to him right now because of it. Next, I'll go to my powder brushes. I've been obsessed with this tapered highlighting brush, and I use this just to, sweep away under my eyes, get my forehead down, you know the drill. Everyone uses this. This Morphe M177 brush has probably one of my favorite bronzing brushes. Although it's not the perfect sharp contour, I'm into more of the natural look. I know a lot of you are going to be like, natural? Honey, no. But anyways, I just love this brush. It's like perfect to just like get like, I'll sometimes use the side of it and then buff it upwards, and then I'll go along the hairline, and then I'll go down my nose and get my chin area, and it just covers a perfect amount of area for bronzer. I'm obsessed. Love it. Perfect bronzing brush. For powder, when I like to set my whole face with powder, I'm in love with this Morphe M142 brush, and I washed this, and it like dried all weird, so it looks weird, but I love this brush. It's just super soft, super fluffy, and it's a little bit tapered, I don't know, kind of, if you can tell, and it's a little bit thin, which I do like, because I have used this for bronzing before too, but I just like how I can get underneath here and not hit the bronzer with like my, like Laura Mercier translucent powder when I want to go back in and brighten up those areas just a little bit. I love this. And lastly, for the face, everyone knows what's coming. Morphe E4 brush. My like holy grail. If I could use this brush for everything, I think I just need to buy like 5 of these and have like one for blush, one for bronzing, one for eyeshadow. Like I would be so content with like putting eyeshadow on with this, like one and done. Like literally, I've not rambled this bad in so long. I think it's because I haven't filmed them forever. This brush, so soft, so perfect, literally fits right there on the apples of the cheeks. You can bring it back. You can bronze with this brush so easily. I've actually ordered another one of these because I'm obsessed. Perfect, perfect, perfect blush brush. Moving on. Eye brushes. This is hard for me, but I narrowed it down, and I actually think I did a pretty good job of narrowing it. Sorry. Oh, one more for the face. It's in my eye brush, in my eye brush container, but I always forget, is the Morphe M501 brush. This is my all-time favorite holy grail highlighting brush. It's just like the perfect tapered, soft lightness about it. That's just so fluffy that it lays the highlight on beautifully, blends it. It doesn't suction a lot of your product, doesn't lay it on blotchy. It just makes it look so like seamless, and it's just so soft. It's a perfect highlighting brush. Moving on. Eyes. Okay, I did narrow this down. I mean, I use tons and tons of brushes on my eyes, but these are like my every single day, no matter what colors I'm using, no matter what look I'm doing, these are my blending brushes. This is a actually random Lancome brush. I think it came in a set. It's called an all over shadow brush, and I literally use this for my base shadow. Like when I pick up like Morphe's Beaches and Cream or Creme Brulee or something, I will just literally pack this all over the lid up to the brow bone just to make sure everything's evened out and it's all over the lid up. Just everything's good to go. Then I'll just show you guys my two favorite blending brushes. This is so random, but I got this on like Hot Look, however you say it. It was randomly, and this is a crown brush. Don't even know what that brand is. And this is the C441 Pro Blending Crease, and this is what it looks like. And I just really, really love this. I don't like this as much if I'm doing like precise colors in the crease, but when I go in with like my blending, my like transition shades, it's really nice and fluffy and just works really well to get all up in there. And lastly, this is the Morphe M441 brush. Guys, I ordered 5 of these. I'm not gonna lie. I'm that obsessed. Like, there's nothing in the world that compares to this. I mean, I have all the MAC brushes, and I, like, you know, Jaclyn Hill's Holy Grail, this E40 Sigma brush. I can't get into this. I don't know if mine's weird, if mine was made bad. Something's wrong with this. Like, it's so... I can't even explain it. Like, it just doesn't blend right, in my opinion. It's just a really weird shape. I just really like how this one comes to a point. It's more tapered versus the E40 brush. And they look so similar on here. It's, like, annoying. But this one, it's more dense. It stays together. It's more tapered. This brush is perfect. It gets right in there into the crease. You can make it blend everything out. It can go deep into the crease. Like, guys, this brush is sold out right now, but I think that they will be back in stock really soon because I know this brush is in super high demand because it's that good. I guess the only thing I haven't addressed is setting sprays, and I do have 2 favorite ones of those. It's the Urban Decay All-Nighter Makeup Setting Spray and the Scandinavia, the Makeup Finishing Spray. I think this is just like the original one. I know they have like a bridal one, like dewy one maybe, like sensitive skin. I don't really know. This one, Urban Decay is the same company as Scandinavia. I don't know if you guys knew that, but they are. And I literally think that these are the exact same thing, exact same formula. I'm just almost out of this, so I've been reaching for this a lot. And this one is a lot cheaper than this one. So I think they really genuinely are the same exact thing, same company, so that would make sense. But yeah, these 2 are my favorites. Seriously, been the longest video ever, and I feel like I rambled forever. And that's probably just because I haven't filmed in so long. But I'm so happy to be back filming, and I hope that you guys, I hope this video helped you out a little bit on deciding some products you should get for Christmas, or just not even for Christmas, just to buy yourself. Let me know what your favorites are. Like, please comment down below. Tell me what your favorite products are, your favorite, literally anything. Like, doesn't even have to be things that I mentioned. Just tell me what your favorite stuff is because I love recommendations. I love trying new things. So I would love to have feedback from you guys and see what you guys like and your favorites are. So thank you guys so much for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you liked this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time.